it's warmed up to a balmy 20 degrees. There's just a little breeze from the north, maybe 10 mile an hour or so. And it's past lunchtime. Getting pretty hungry. So I'm thinking it's a pretty nice day to cook out. Well, let's pour the charcoal in. Should be enough. Yeah, I like to make a nice pile. Put some lighter fluid on it. A little lighter fluid. Maybe a little more. Oh yeah. And possibly, maybe that's not enough. Maybe a little more. Well, I guess that's all there is. Give it a light. Oh yeah. I think it's going now. Could warm my hands up. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah. Careful the phrase on the coat, that'll catch on fire. Yeah, it should be good and hot here in just a little bit. The charcoal's glowing nice and hot. So I'm going to take just a stick and spread it out a little. But I only want it on half the grill because I like to have a hot part and a cool part when I cook. I will put the grill on. The grill. There we go. Handy part about this in the winter time is you can wear your gloves. You don't burn your fingers. That's right, dog. That's what goes on, isn't it? Yeah, it's not time to eat yet. Come on. I've decided that apples make a good side dish. So, I've washed these apples. There's a couple of blemishes on them there that I don't really like the looks of, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Alright. I think that'll work just fine. Okay. I'm gonna slice the apple in two. Wow, that's kind of blemished on the inside, isn't it? Huh. So I'm gonna slice her up some more. This apple looked better on the outside than the inside. But we'll cut out the bad parts there. Should be okay. Huh. I don't like the looks of some of that. Well, let's cut into this one. We'll see how it looks. Yeah, that one looks a lot better to me. That's more like an apple should look. Maybe I should have washed 3 of them up. The good thing apples are on sale at the store. A lot of that one looks pretty nasty, I think. Alright. Now, I'll just as soon not eat the seeds. So I'm going to cut those parts out. Probably not going to end up with as big a serving of apples as I thought from the looks of that. The more I look at that, the less I like it. Looking kind of funky to me. A lot of that looks like that one bad apple you hear about. Good thing it doesn't spoil the whole bunch, right? I'm just going to toss that aside. To heck with it. Okay. I'm just going to cut her up a little further. Is this an apple a day that keeps the doctor away? I hope so. Now my daughter tells me that your knife's never supposed to leave the cutting board. Like that, I think. When you're cutting stuff up. Probably works better with a bigger knife. But I've been cutting stuff for years just this way. And I got this bad habit of just grabbing whatever knife's available out of the drawer, going with it. Probably work better with a bigger, sharper knife. And there we go. Well, I'm only cooking for myself, so I suppose that'll be plenty. Since this is going on the grill, I'm going to wrap it in aluminum foil. I'm going to spray it down with cooking spray. I've probably got an excessively big piece of foil, but that's life. And I will just put it in here, but usually, there we go. It'd be easier to pick up the cutting board and scrape it off into the foil, but since I don't want to move the camera right this second, this is how I'm going to do it. And apples and cinnamon is a good thing. So, we do like to keep a little cinnamon on hand here. So I'm going to sprinkle a little cinnamon on there. Looks pretty good. Think that'll work. Next, a little butter. The real butter, not margarine. Not real fond of margarine. Probably too much butter, but I guess we'll find out. Okay. Now for the critical fold-up part. This is kind of why I like an excess of foil. It's always better to try to squeeze it into a big area than a big amount into a small. At least that's the way I view it anyway. Seal it up pretty good. There we go. I think that'll work. Okay. And now for the potatoes. And once again, we'll get a little bit of aluminum foil and we'll just lay that right down there. And we'll want to kind of spray her down with the cooking spray. This is butter flavored cooking spray. I kind of like it. And these are potatoes O'Brien. They're diced potatoes with peppers and onions in them. They kind of lend themselves to this application. It's only supposed to be a lunch for one, so. And once again, we want to make sure that it's got plenty of butter in there with them. These hash browns like to soak up a lot of butter. So, maybe that's too much. I don't know. I guess we'll see. And once again, the critical fold-up stage. Okay, I think that'll work. Do you think we'll be able to tell the difference between the apples and the potatoes? Sure, the potatoes are longer, aren't they? Okay, next I'm going to put the apples and the potatoes on the grill here, and I'm just going to put these babies right over the coals at first. Uh-oh. I got one ripped open. Oh no, what do I do now? It's a major catastrophe. Right, Doug? Well, I guess I'll just have to try to patch it. how good I can get this done. Well, that's about as good as it's going to get for now. What do you think? Up, down, up. Yeah, you're a good doggy, aren't you? Now I can smell cooking apples in the air. It's been about 5 minutes or so. So I'm gonna kind of move these off the direct heat. This is the reasoning between having part of your grill hot and part not, is that you got an area to move the food to. Oh man, I can smell them apples. Boy, do they ever smell good. I think it's time to put our steak on. This is a bacon wrapped sirloin. It's not the steak, the kind of steak or the recipe that I won first place in the cookout contest at the Iowa State Fair with, but boy, I love my steak, all kinds of different varieties of it. Oh yeah, I can hear it sizzle there. I can already smell it. What do you think, dog? Can you smell it too? Yeah, I'll bet you can. Oh no, don't be sticking your nose in the grill. You might get it burnt. That wouldn't be good. Probably about time to turn this. Yeah. This bacon wrap thing there is not working out as good as it should. I think somebody went and sued them for sticking a toothpick in there, because they ate it without pulling the toothpick out, and ever since when they do that, they don't stick a toothpick in. I was going to stick a toothpick in, but by golly, I couldn't find the ones I liked. Karen had stuck them someplace and I don't know where they're at. So all I could see was those little flat ones, and I wanted a round one. So I just went with it this way. Okay, let's see how we're coming here. It's not looking bad. Let's see what it temps out at. There we go, come on. It's looking like it's pretty rare yet. Yeah, little chunks 165. The main part is 130. I'm thinking it's about done. Smells good. Oh yeah. Well, let's slide these off. This little chunk of steak here. Looking pretty good. Oh yeah. Nothing like grilling outside during an Iowa winter. Okay, let's see what we came up with here. Got the potatoes. An extra patch on there. They're smelling good. And there we go. Might have put just a tad too much butter in there, but oh well. Let's open up these apples next. See how they look. Boy. Those smell wonderful. Look at that. Just about need a bowl for this lunch. I'm running out of room on my plate, so we'll just take this plate. Let's cut the steak open and see what it looks like. I cooked it to an internal temperature of 130, so it should be rare. And there we go. Looks like lunch. Tender and flavorful. You don't have to chew very much to get it. It almost melts in your mouth.